Hey, good afternoon, YouTube viewers. This is Big Bill from Catastrophe Railroad, aka South Brooklyn Railroad, coming to you live from my basement. Well, it's been a few days, actually a few weeks since my last video, and I know you've all been drumming your fingers on the desk saying, oh, when is Big Bill coming out with a video? Because I am about ready for one. I know the feeling, boys. I know the feeling. Anyway... sorry, Vin. I know that's copyrighted, but it's just something. I guess it's a New York thing. I don't know. Anyway, but I've been just working on a few things, and what I've been doing is I've been taking parts cars that I've had, and I have been painting them up and re-decaling them. And these are a few of them. And, you know, I'm yet to weather them. I'm going to weather them. And I've just been putting them together. That's a nice Hunter green. Here's a nice box car that I put together. I painted it, and this is it's a marigold color. It's called marigold, actual marigold. And the reason why I know this color so well is it comes in a rattle can. And I was spraying this in the driveway on a pretty, not an overly windy day, but a pretty mildly windy day. And the overspray got on the hood of my wife's car. Yeah, you've been there and done that, right? Got that t-shirt. Well, anyway, she came out and wanted to know why this yellow was on her car. And I quickly pointed out that that wasn't yellow. It was a marigold color. Let's get it right, honey bunny. Marigold. But nothing that a little wax and a little polishing pad couldn't take apart and take out, you know. But other than that, this is the color. Now this one I did pretty good, TP and W, and I put those red stripes in there, and they're not hand painted, and you know, I put them on. They came with the decal set of REA, the Railway Express Agency thing. They came on the side of them, so I figured I'd break up the color here and do it. Keep it simple. See, it's just the logo and the number, and that's basically it. Nothing fancy, nothing, you know, no weight thing or anything like that. I could add it, but I don't know if I'm going to do that. One of the other cars I did, which is a pretty nice. I like this one actually. This is the Richmond, Fredericksburg, and Potomac, linking the north and the south. This car, I like it. I like the color. It's like this really deep red, and it came out really nice. It came out really nice. Like it very, very much. Like it very much. And what was the other one? Here, this one I painted sky. Well, not really a sky blue, but dark color. Westcott and Wings Dairy Dispatch. And this one came out pretty good, but this I just wanted to go back to this one. Still got the shell. I gotta fine tune this, but I put the Pillsbury logo on there, simply based that it's a grain car, Louis Dreyfus grain car. You can see the wheat there, and basically they're 40-foot cars because that's all my. It's a switching layout, and that's all my railroad can handle. I got these big ones for the REA Express for the warehouse I have. These will come in and out. Straight in, straight out, basically, not around the loop of the thing. I could run them around. I have 18-inch radius, but who wants to chance it? Anyway, this is a newer one that I just did. And these basically, I try to do things a little differently. Now, I try to break the rules. This is basically, if you guys know, where is the decal set? These are from this decal set. Now, you guys know that this goes to a truck, a tractor-trailer, right? Okay, so I decided to put it on the boxcar just to see what it was like. And I tell you, I like it. I like it. What I did with this is I painted it gloss black, and then I took the top of it and I painted it silver, bright, brilliant silver, as it says on the can. And then I just simply decorated it, you know, put these decals on it. And I think it came out pretty good. I like the color. It breaks it up to black. And stuff like that. So, you know, it's not really prototypical. It's not something you would normally see, but that's what makes it the Catastrophe Railroad. You wouldn't normally see that. So that's it right there. Done. And this one I just recently did. How do you like that color scheme? How do you like that white stripe? I put it to black and then the white stripe, and I'm going to decal it across. and then I'm going to do the roof in a different color. But here, this is why it's the Catastrophe Railroad, boys and girls, because look, Big Bill made a mistake right there and up there. Right there, the gray, the prime is showing, didn't cover it up. See, on anybody else's videos, they would cut and come back, and you wouldn't even know it. But here at Catastrophe Railroad, we're all about mistakes. We live for mistakes. We live for failure. We set the bar so low. Mediocrity is champion around here. Okay? So just so that you know, when the trains don't run because the track is dirty and they come off the rail because the wheels aren't properly set, you can thank me. Okay? That's it. It's good enough. Now, I'm not saying that we shouldn't strive for doing really good things and trying to bring our game up a little. That's not what I'm saying at all. All I'm saying is that here at the Catastrophe Railroad, mistakes happen. And that's why they put erasers at the end of pencils, guys. Anyway, here's another project I worked on. Got yesterday in the mail as my mailman came up the block. He was shouting, "Big Bill, I got some more toys for you." I love when he does that. Lets the whole neighborhood know what's going on. Anyway, this was what I got, a ramp. This is going to go on the welding shop on the boxcar. And this is from Monroe Models. Here you go, guys. There's the number, Monroe Models. It's a laser cut kit. And if you do decide to buy this because it's something, it was $11, $12, I think. If you go to Monroe Models, they sell it for $14. I got this on eBay for $12 plus shipping and handling. So 6 in one, half a dozen of the other was the same amount of money. Anyway, any way you get it, you just got to be real careful. See these piers? These piers, when they come out of the laser cut, you got to be careful because I split one. I buried it in here, deep in here. I split. Oh, look at me. I'm looking at what I'm doing, and I'm not even on the camera. Let me see. Let me get my trusted burnishing tool, boys. I split it right here. Not this particular one, but I split it right here. Now, normally, here at the Catastrophe Railroad, or any other railroad, once that broke, you throw it away and chuck it and say, it's ruined, it's ruined. Not here at the Catastrophe Railroad, boys. Catastrophe Railroad, if it can be fixed and mended, we'll put it on the layout. Doesn't matter if we have duct tape or WD-40. Duct tape when it moves too much, WD-40 when it doesn't move at all. Okay? And we basically put it back together with my trusty Gorilla Glue. Super glue gel. One drop it is, I'm telling you. Once again, when the nuclear holocaust comes, the one-timers bar and this bad boy are going to be left standing. Anyway, I did this, and it came out pretty good. Took me about 30 minutes, 40 minutes. You know, it's not a bad build. These first three piers underneath here, you have to sand them at a 45-degree angle to get that slope up and to position right there. But otherwise, it's a pretty easy build. And that's basically what we've been up to. And waiting on some deliveries of some wheel sets and some couplers and a Dakota to put in the Athearn Blue Box thing. And thank you, Steve Atwell from Midwest Modelers, who is helping. If you guys need anything from a hobby stuff, he has great prices and good delivery, and very well-informed gentleman, Steve Atwell. Also a great modeler, too. You should check out his videos. But that's where we're at here at Catastrophe Railroad. And before I go, I want to give my sincere condolences to Big Jim, who passed away this week. I didn't know him too long. He subscribed to my channel, and he was always very, very encouraging and always had some really great comments. Do your thing. That's what he used to say at the end of each one. And I never got a chance to meet the gentleman, but I was honored that he thought enough of me to subscribe to me. So my condolences to his family, and the model railroading and the model hobby is at a loss. There's a big hole there. So my condolences to him and his family, to his family. Second thing I'd like to do here is give a big shout out and a thank you to Derek Glass. Derek Glass, in his last, not the last video, but the video before that, gave a big shout out to me and Gino Sharp. And I wanted to thank him. You can look at his videos under Derek Glass, because ever since he got kicked out of the witness protection program, he has to go under his real name now. Sorry, Derek, but it wasn't that big of a deal. I mean, the witness protection thing. But anyway, he's a great guy, and I do appreciate the fact that you gave me a shout out. It was really heartfelt, and I know you were where it came from. So I thank you very much, and I want to thank all the YouTubers out there who've been very supportive of my endeavor of these productions. Vinny from Vinny Vids and Vinny Build, great guy, former New Yorker living out there in the West, Southwest, and Modeler Man Mike, always being contributing and always being supportive, and John Prescott and Johnny Reb and Barry, guys are the greatest. And I got to put a list together of all you guys that have been very supportive. And just on another note, I reached over 100 subscribers. And that's thanks to you guys and to the subscribers for putting the word out there. And I just wanted to let you know that it's a pretty good deal, and I'm really honored that I have over 100. And also, oh yeah, there's another guy, Tube Dude. He's starting a new layout, and he's building it from scratch. He had a 4x-something layout, and he wanted to get into real model railroading. What I meant was he had a regular 4x-something, and he decided to do the build. He's crazy like the rest of us. But you guys should check out his video channel. His name is Tube Dude, and real nice guy. And he could actually, he always looking for comments, and he's looking for how to improve, and he's willing to learn. He's an open book there. So, if you get a chance, subscribe to him. So with that said, I guess that's it for now. I hope that Big Bill satisfied your need for a video. It's my pleasure to do it. And again, I thank you. And if I've forgotten anybody out there, please forgive me. It wasn't intentional. What I got to do is do 100 subscriber video where I can talk to you guys and let you know what I really think. You don't want to know what I really think. Okay, stop it. That's the voices in my head. All right, I'm stopping it. What a time to give up drinking. Anyway, guys, you've been great. Take care. God bless. And this is Big Bill from Catastrophe Railroad, a.k.a. South Brooklyn Railroad, coming to you live from my basement. Take care and God bless.